Yes, B. Avery is here, y'all. Captain America is here to talk to y'all about the Snowfall Season 6, Episode 4, titled Project Boys. And I actually am live, y'all. This is not a premiered video. This is not pre-recorded. This is live. Reason why I'm going live this time instead of pre-loading the video, pre-recording it is because I've been having trouble with my editing software, and so I was like, hey, this gives me an opportunity to go live with you guys. So I see that we have 11 people watching right now. Thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it. Please go ahead and give me the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Just like I said in the chat, please thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video, thumbs up, and share the video. And if this is your first time joining me today, I do this every week, cover Snowfall, and that's what I'm doing right now. Also, guys, if you do, every time I go live, I'm going to have an audio-only version for you. So that is going to be there in the description box, the link with buzzsprout.com on all these platforms right here, as well as SoundCloud. But, guys, I'm happy I'm over here dancing on my seat because I enjoyed this episode. I love the way it ended because your boy Leon beat that ass with D. He beat his ass. Leon beat Dion. Dion got beat by Leon. That's what's up. He took back control over the hood. And I liked it. It was just a straight up mano a mano, man to man, no guns, no knives, just fist to fist to take over the hood. And that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And at the same time, I really don't disagree with the frustrations that D had with Leon as well. Because it's like, look, man, you left these people here to starve, and I am the one that had to take it over. Now, he did a bad job of taking it over. Somebody had to take it over. But I'm glad what we got right here. I'm glad because Leon was like, no, man, we got to have these street lights up. You know, we can't be having all this. You know, there was a point in time in the episode where a girl was passed out and Wanda had to go over there and save her because people were spray painting her body. That's awful. And so I don't want to see anything like that at all, ever, you know, and we're seeing that it's very, very difficult for her because she's, you know, we don't want her to relapse. You know what I'm saying? We don't want her to go back to the dark side, taking them drugs, taking them cocaine, shooting up the shots, whatever she's doing. You know, we just don't want any of that. That would be no bueno. That would be no bueno. But y'all, let me know, all 14 of y'all, what did y'all think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you somewhere in between? How are you feeling about the show so far in its conclusion, in this final season? Now, I am loving everything that Cassandra is doing at the very beginning of this episode with Veronique and the lady at some type of accounting store or a branch going in and stealing the papers to get the routing numbers, account numbers, where this money was transferred, what bank hit this, and deposit withdrawals, etc. I'm liking all of that right there. And she is just a nice full force to be reckoned with. And I just like the way she moves. I like the way she finesses. I like the way that she's able to get so much accomplished without dropping a body. I mean, we don't know if she has or not in her life, but she hasn't dropped one on the show. And I like that. I like that she is using what God gave her in somewhat of a classy way as well. What is up, One Journey? How you doing? One Journey. Hello, hello, hello. One Journey. Let's make it count. Yes, One Journey. What did you think about the episode? Did you like it or did you hate it? And so what was funny to me also is when they were trying to stall from the white man going back to his office, I was just being silly like, okay, why don't you just tackle this man in the parking lot? You know, act crazy. Oh, booga, 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 booga. Maybe that's too much. Maybe they shouldn't do that, but I don't know. I just kind of found it funny. But y'all let me know. Is Franklin tripping y'all? Because to me, he kind of is. He is being, I mean, look, I would be frustrated too if I lost $73 million and my father was missing. But you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot either. You don't want to snap at Cassandra, Veronique's mom. She is helping you out. Okay. You are either you got a daughter pregnant. I can't remember if they're married now, but I'm assuming that you do. I think actually they had a conversation where they don't want to get married. If I'm incorrect, please respectfully, politely let me know in the comment section. But let's just say they're married and they have a kid coming. Okay, why would you want to have a bad relationship with the mother? You know, you have a bad mother-in-law. Yeah, those are not the brightest relationships anyway, in general, with anybody. But still, I mean, you know, she's trying to help you, and you can't get mad at her. I don't know. When they was negotiating price, she was like, "I want 20%." And he was like, "No, I usually do 3." I think he said either 3 or 5, and she was like, "Okay, let's just settle at 10." I would have kept, you know, haggling her like, "Okay, let's do 5, let's do 7, 7.5." You know what I'm saying? But him snapping at her, that wasn't smart. That wasn't a smart move to me. I just didn't agree with that at all. I didn't like that at all. I'm like, Franklin, you need to chill out with that. This is not smart, buddy. This is not smart. And you know, you're alone right now. Jerome has turned on you. Louis has turned on you. Why do you want Veronique to turn to you as well? That's just not, you know, the smartest thing to me. Now, one journey, Snowfall and BMF, a horror story for gold necklaces, cars, homes, and dead citizens all around you for the fake come up. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. It is. But thank you, One Journey. I do appreciate it. I on both of these based on true stories loosely. I could be wrong, but I know. I mean, it's not completely. The core is based on a true story. But I'm liking it. I'm still really enjoying myself. You know, so y'all let me know what you think down below. But Franklin definitely does need to chill out. Now, I do like the fact that there is something that can be learned from this show to help the Black community. And you're probably saying to yourself, Brandon, what are you talking about? They're selling drugs. They're killing their own people. I agree with you. I'm not talking about that aspect. The scene where Franklin in the suit goes to talk to Kane, and he was like, hey, listen, we need to be making more product. I need to go to your houses and clean them up, see what's going on, see what your operation is like. Now, later on in the episode, right before Franklin and Kane got shot up in the house, he was like, look, I understand that these dudes been doing this, been having my back for the longest. And I understand that we're doing business right now. But that does not mean that we are friends, buddy. I agree with that 100%. And what I'm saying is what we can pick up from that is Black people stop refusing to work with other Black people just because you don't like their personality. Look, it doesn't matter what their personality is. Even if you don't think they're a good person, if there is some aspect of their life that can be beneficial to yours, to help out yourself or the community as a whole, take advantage of it. Franklin and Kane don't like each other, but they can team up to make money with each other. They don't have to go to dinner to each other and watch the football game on Sundays and take their kids to the park together to play. They don't got to do none of that. They have a code of conduct that they live by. And if they adhere to it, they both can make money. Of course, you're going to bump heads and have disagreements and stuff like that. Only talk to people when it's absolutely necessary. But that is just something that I was thinking about when I was watching this episode. I mean, let's just think about activism in the community. Now, of course, activism goes far beyond social media. I mean, social media is still in its infancy. But let's say, for instance, there's a pundit talking about Black issues. This person may have 10 bullet points about them. 9 of them may be complete crap. Like, oh my God, I don't like this person because of bulletproof 1, bulletproof 2, bullet point 3. I think I said bulletproof. Bullet point 4, 5. They can have the first 9, but they're like, I don't agree with those bullet points. It's stupid. It goes against my core beliefs. But that 10th bullet point or that 7th or whatever, as long as it's one, if it's on point and it's valuable, use it. Use the good, get rid of the bad. If it resonates with you, use it. If it doesn't, keep it moving. That's just what I was thinking about when I was watching this episode between the relationship with Kane and Franklin. Yes, true stories. Franklin and others are still alive. Right on. Peace, be free. Face blue, wide eyes. Face blue, wide eyes. Face blue, wide eyes. I don't know what that means. Help me out. I'm sorry. Love this episode. So scared for Wanda, though. I am, man. I don't want her to relapse. I don't want her to. Louis and their boy James. I feel sorry for Gustavo. I do too, man. I do too. True. Yeah, man. Wanda. We like Wanda, man. We like Wanda. I like Wanda. We don't want that to. We don't want her to go back to the drugs. Now, we also have the scene where Reuben with the KGB is talking to one of his contacts, and he was like, man, they're on to us. Down in Costa Rica, they killed everybody. They, took all the equipment and details off the bodies. We're failing right now. What are we gonna do? And so I wonder how that's gonna play out, because you have the DI, you have a little threesome here, a little free for all of power control or vacuum. You have the DEA versus the CIA versus the KGB versus the hood. I mean, it's a lot of going on right now, man. It's a lot going on right now. And how is this stuff gonna turn out? You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a damn about Parissa. She is not an interesting character to me. And I will say, I'm very glad that Cece did not shoot Wanda when she was up in the house. But I do like the relationship in between them. She was like, look, ain't nothing here for me. This is hard, Sissy. And in Ghana, it was nothing but beautiful black people living and thriving and having fun together. Over here, it's crack pipes and whores everywhere, and I was one of them. And I don't want to go back, Sissy. I need your help, please. She's like, baby, I got you. Go down to the shelter, and that's cool. I like that. I really hope that Cece makes it out of this alive too. I don't want her to die. I don't want anybody to die. I don't want anybody to die. Who do y'all think is going to make it out of this? Who y'all think is going to live and who's going to die? Do you think Sissy's going to live? You think you think Wanda's going to live? I don't want anybody to die, y'all. But somebody is. They got to throw some type of drama up in there in the mix, But hopefully that won't happen. But y'all, I was laughing my ass off though when Franklin went over to the cookhouse. Y'all get the F out, kick the women out, burn that dude's face. Like, why would you do that though? Like, I don't give a damn who comes up at my house trying to tell me how to cook with my operation. I don't want to hear that crap. I know who you are, Mr. Franklin Saint. Bro, you just got the word from your boy over here saying that whatever comes out of Franklin's mouth, coming out of Kane's mouth, your boss. I know your face got burnt off. What did he think was going to happen if he didn't listen? Like, say for instance, he didn't get his face burnt off and he didn't want to listen to what Franklin had to say. Did he think that he was going to be able to go back to Kane and be like, yeah, I told him, right? I didn't believe him. He said he was coming from you, but I didn't want to listen. I just don't understand what he was thinking. Born King 1984. I just know some Leon gonna have to smoke Dion. I hope not, man. I hope that does not happen. I really do. Because to me, it was just a nice straight up fight, man to man, mano a mano, But what I do not like about Dion is him trying to talk Genius Boy out of going to college. That's whack as hell. Man, would you want to go pay for this? You know more than professors anyway. You making more money than all these other motherfuckers can dream of. He cool with the way he talked, but I don't like that message right there. You little young boys out there, if you're watching this video, stay away from the drugs. It's a short life. It's too risky. Get the higher education. Get the higher learning. Like Captain Genius Boy here. He gonna try to bribe him with some money. Here, take the money. No. Chill out with all that. Let this dude go to college. But y'all let me know what you think, man. Is this the best episode of the season so far to y'all? Do you have any complaints, any criticisms, anything like that? But Dion tripping though. D is tripping. I'm gonna get that comment in a second. Yeah, no, dude got his face messed up and he want to go back to Kane crying. He looked like a little square too. He did. And then he gonna go over to Louis and Rome. Like, come on, man, please help. Also, D is tripping on this. He's shooting like he's doing a horrible job with leading the hood. He's shooting out the lights, starting fights, being disrespectful to Leon and his wife, trying to talk our dude from going to college. I don't like none of that. I mean, Why? Look, if you don't agree that Leon is marrying Wanda, okay, that's one thing. But why do you have to have the disrespectful comments? Talking about she's a whore, community P. I bet she dry as hell right now. That ain't necessary, bro. I mean, it's not like Wanda was new or everybody met Wanda as a crack hole. She fell, she messed up, she slipped up and got caught up. Leon knew her. There was a couple dating exclusively, boyfriend and girlfriend, before she got hooked on the pipe. So I didn't like that at all, man. And Leon doing what he got to do. Every time somebody is talking shit in some way, he's stepping up to the plate like, hey, watch your mouth, all of that. So that's cool. But that was real out of pocket for Dion just to be talking shit like that. I didn't like that. It bothered me. Yeah, Leon should have made Einstein go to school and make him more beneficial to the community. Right. Books. Yep. Books might equal money. I agree. Yep. I knew a lot of gangsters that encourage kids to go to school. That's wonderful. That also reminds me of not Minister Society, Straight Outta Compton. When the kids were on the school bus throwing up them sets, pretending like that was part of something. And the dude in the gang, was for real about that life. He made the bus pull over and got on the bus like, y'all, that ain't joke. That's not funny. Y'all need to joke like that. What you need to be doing is gang banging them books. That was one of my favorite scenes, one of my favorite lines of the whole movie. So that kind of reminds me of that as well. So thank you, Born King 1984. It's a great year. KC Undercover. Dion is just ignorant. 100% correct. He is. And he needs to get his ish together. Because we don't need no ignorant people, running the show. And you're not going to be able to run the show with Dion and all of his ignorance, like you said, and stupidity. Snowfall and BMF, we know the true story, no surprise. Right. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. One journey is coming through with the emojis, yes. Correct, no one is better than anyone. Right on. But let's talk about your boy Gustavo. So Gustavo. I like him. This dude is at the bar trying to chill and get a drink and get his mind right. And Reuben from the KGB come over here talking about, hey, you don't know my name, but you probably know me from before I met you. I probably gave you some champagne like this. I know who Teddy is. I know about the drugs, the warehouse, the money. I can help you out. Gustavo looked like he was going to try to beat his ass. Now, who will win this fight? Who will win? Because we got the fight last season of Ivy versus Reuben versus Ivy, and it was a nice fight. But unfortunately, our boy Ivy lost. Damn it. And he's dead. He's not coming back. I would be very surprised if he did. But who do you think will win between Gustavo, and Reuben? I think Gustavo could get him. Because like I was about to say, he was about to try to beat that ass like, hey, man, I'm chilling, trying to get my drink. You over here talking in riddles and stuff. Bother me, a buzzkill. It was like, hey, I'm on your side. But Teddy don't care about you. He talking about he don't work for the CIA. He worked for the CIA. You don't have no protection. He don't care about you. He's like, frankly, I don't care about you either. This is strictly a transaction. Can't get mad at that. Be honest. He's like, look, I know you're working for the DEA. He didn't tell where he worked for, but he's like, I want the same thing they want. So let's team up. We got to get Teddy, the drugs, and the money in the warehouse all at one time. Gustavo was looking scared the whole time, like, how the fuck this dude know all this? As I would be too. He went over there and spilled the beans with all the details. So I would be shook up too, man. I really would. I'm not mad at Gustavo for that. Gus will win. Right on. Yeah, got hands. Yeah, man. Yeah. I agree with that 100%. I do. But we're going to see how this plays out next episode. But also, as Reuben is leaving, Teddy is in the car with the surveillance. So it's very interesting how all this is playing out, man. It's going to be a bloodbath that I don't want to see. I don't want to see. But next we have your boy Leon trying to pay the dude to put up the lights in the projects. And we all know how that plays out. I also love the fact that, look, Kane, old dude tried to go to Kane and be like, hey, man, I don't like the way that Franklin handled me. He burnt my face, but he was like, you know, you should have listened. But you got your feelings hurt. Should I put you in the corner? So he didn't like that he went to Lou and Jerome, which is messed up, which I said. But I also like the way that Kane was yelling at Franklin, like, look, man, I don't want to hear this shit no more. Of you putting your hand on my people. That's just not how we do things around here. You know, I like the back and forth right there. I do. Franklin does need to humble himself a bit. I do like the fact that he is going back to the crib, to the crack house to cook himself. I mean, that just kind of circles back all the way to season 1 and 2, and I like that. And it just kind of shows like, man, this man is really about his money. He's willing to do any and everything to get his money. And he's not too big. Like, well, I'm the CEO now. I built an empire. I can't be in the actual cookhouse. You know, because a lot of people would think that way. And so while it did come back and bite him in the ass that he burned old dude's face because he teamed up with Lou and them, and old dude came and shot him, I do like that scene where they shot themselves out of their house. They made it out alive, and that was dope to me. That was dope. That was fire. And so, and the thing is Kane knows it's not connected to Franklin because he was there as well. He could have got shot and died easily. But Franklin took out at least 2 bodies. I think Kane took out 1. But that was well executed right there. I did like that scene. That was cool. That was cool. But you know, guys, it ended with Leon versus Dion. Just again, that fight. That was a dope ass fight. I loved it. I loved it. I think it's clear now that Lee has taken back control of the hood and he's gonna right the ship. You know, get some discipline in these men and women. You know, maybe transition away from crack cocaine to weed or something, some painkillers. You know, because this is destructive. But I do like the fight. That was pretty cool. I've said that 17 times. Leon should go back to the motherland. No. Why should he do that and leave his people behind? He gonna try to, you know, take all of his people to the motherland or bring the motherland to them mentally. You know, can't give up on your people. Yeah, that was lit. Yeah, man, I just love. I mean, you can't get. Look, it's just an ass whooping. Okay, you can't afraid to just get your. What? I'm sorry. I've been talking for 30 minutes and I still had that picture up there like that. Then Gus, I'm so sorry. My bad. I should have said something. But he won the fight, man. And that's the episode right there. Just a few images I want to click through. But did y'all have a favorite part? If you want to rate this episode, what would you rate it out of a 1 out of 10? Man, I cannot believe I had this image. I'm so sorry. But what would y'all rate it from a 1 out of 10? Matic laughing. And give me 2. Okay, Sean Sanders said an 8 out of 10. That's what's up. I'm just waiting for that to pop up real quick. Cymatic 18, since you're laughing so hard, what would you rate this episode? Peace be free. What would you rate it? Stephanie, what would you rate it? You know, One Journey, what would you rate it? KC Undercover, what would you rate it? Born in 1984, what would you rate this episode? Let me know. Sean says 8. Cymatic says 8. Rachel says 9. One Journey says 9. I'm gonna stop singing. College Initiatives 8 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Oh my god. Why? You just okay? That's fine if you don't like it. What's up, Cleve 17? Been a minute. 9 out of 10. Okay. 8. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.5. 8.5. That's what I would give it. KC Undercover 7. Right on. That's what's up. Well, guys, that's all I have. I'll be trying to do this again for Bel Air. Then I'll have my screen review for y'all tomorrow as well. And then next Monday, we're going to be talking Oscars. So I will upload an audio-only version of this pretty soon on all these platforms right here. And check out the latest Movie News Roundup show that I did last Sunday. Again, this coming Sunday, I won't be going live because it's the Oscars. I'll be going live on Monday. But you can check out my Creed 3 review, my Cocaine Bear review, my Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania spoilers review. And yeah, thanks for tuning in to my Snowfall Season 6, Episode 4 recap live. So I got a couple more comments. I'm on the West Coast time, Arizona. Don't come on to 11 p.m., but sounds like another solid episode. Yep, it sure is. Almost a 7, just wasn't for me today, but still a decent episode. Right on, right on. But you know what you're going to get over here, guys. Movie reviews, spoiler reviews, series reviews, weekly movie news roundup show, Bel Air Season 2, Snowfall Season 6, trailer reactions, interviews, fresh out of theater reactions, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.